Welcome back, dear student, in the second module of Sports and History. Before we begin the second module, let us have little recap about the module 1. In the module 1, we have studied about why sports are important for us. Children, as sports keeps us physically and mentally strong and healthy. We also have studied about different types of sports, that is, indoor games and the outdoor games. So children, let us begin with the second module of the given chapter, that is Sports and History. The topics that we are going to cover in this module, that is sports competition, globalization of sports, sports material and toys, toys and history, sports literature and movies, and the last one, that is sports and the personal professional opportunities. So children, let us begin the lesson. Sports competition. Sports competition of various types is a worldwide phenomenon. Sports competition like Olympics, Asian Games, which is also known as Asiate, Paralympics or Special Olympic for disabled people, Cricket World Cup, etc. are also organized by sports. Also, international competitions for many other sports like hockey, wrestling, chess, etc. on a grand scale. In India, hockey and cricket are very popular, as we all know that hockey is our national game. Various competition also held at the different levels. Major Dhyan Chand. Children, we all know Major Dhyan Chand. Major Dhyan Chand is an expert player of hockey. He was also the captain of Indian hockey team. Indian hockey team won gold medal in 1936 at Berlin Olympic under his captaincy. He was also a part of previous Indian hockey team in 1928 and 1932, which played at Olympic and won gold medal. On 29 August, that is, the birth date of Dhyan Chand, is celebrated as National Sports Day in India. He was also known as Wizard of Hockey. Major Dhyan Chand honored with Padma Bhushan in year 1956. Globalization of sports. Globalization of sports refers to the process of expansion of the ideas of sports across the world, and phenomena is how that are associated with it. Globalization not only impacts the way in which sports are conducted and organized, but also how they are perceived and what they mean in today's world. The field of sports in 20th and 21st century was naturally influenced by the process of globalization. The international matches of various sports like cricket, football, lawn tennis can be watched on television in any corner of the world. Thus, citizens of non-participant countries can also enjoy these matches. For instance, the World Cup winning matches played by Indian cricketers was watched by cricket fans all over the world. Sports fans scattered all over the world have significantly affected the entire structure of sports economy. Friends watch the matches for entertainment. Industrial and commercial companies look at it as a good opportunity to advertise their wear. Retired sportsmen also have an opportunity to participate as a commentators. Games, material, and toys. The means and the equipments for the entertainment and education of children are called toys. Clay toys has been found in archaeological excavation during the time of civilization. These toys were functioned either by hand or by using molds. Dolls are mentioned in the ancient Indian literature. A Sanskrit play named as Mritchakatika means a clay cart, which is a 10-act Sanskrit drama attributed to Sudrakha, an ancient playwright who have lived sometime between the 3rd century BCE and the 5th century. Marichakatika, the little clay cart, is a Sanskrit play revolving around a romantic theme of love of a high-born man for a courtesan. It contains dramatic developments involving dynastic overthrow and contained realistic portrayal of a wide range of characters. Children, do you know Katha Sadit Sagra has very interesting description of game and toys. There are description of flying toys. It mentioned that on pressing a key, some doll used to fly, some used to dance, and some used to make sounds. Toys and history. Toys can throw light on history and technological development. In India, there is a regional tradition of making dolls. The wooden dolls made in Maharashtra were known as taki. We can also get the glimpse of regional and cultural tradition through them. As a part of traditional Diwali celebration in Maharashtra, model forts are made. Clay images of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and his soldiers and also people and animals are placed on these model forts. This tradition keeps the memory alive of the important role of fort in the history of Maharashtra. An ivory doll made by Indian craftsmen was found in the excavation of Pompeii, an ancient in Italy. It is dated to the 1st century CE. The artifact throw light on Indo-Roman trade relation. Thus, toys found in archaeological excavation can tell us about cultural contact between nations in ancient time. Sports, literature and movie. Children, let us see that how sports, literature and movies are related to the history. Recently, some movies on sports and biographies of player has been released in various languages. For example, the film Mary Kom and Dangal. Mary Kom is the first Indian female boxer to participate in the Olympics and to win a bronze medal. Dangal is based on the life story of Fogart sister who were the first Indian female wrestlers to win gold medals at various international competitions. The process of making movie requires deep study of a particular period of movies stories, languages, dress style, social life, etc. of that period. Study of history are well trained to do research of this kind. Knowledge of history of sports is also essential for writing articles in various publications like encyclopedia, newspaper, sports magazine, etc. Publishing of books and encyclopedia of sports is newly developing enterprises. The history of Malakam has been recently published. This is an encyclopedia on the subject of exercise. Some years ago, there was a sport magazine named Shatkar. There is ample literature available in English on sports. Some television channels are exclusively devoted to sports. Sports and professional opportunities. Children, let us understand that how sports have different professional opportunities, or what are the different uh, opportunities that we have from the field of sports. So let us understand that in sport and history there is a close tie between them. Student of history can find many in the field of sport journalism. One need to resort to history in order to write articles, reviews about sports events like Olympic or Asset or national and international matches. Expert commentators are in demand during the sport matches. And expert commentators need to have good knowledge of history, statistics, previous records, eminent players, historical anecdotes, etc. related to the concerned games. Match of the various sports like cricket, football, kabaddi, chess, etc. are shown live on television on various channels. The role of professionals who track and keep records of these telecasts from various channels have become very important. There are many professional opportunities available in this field. Trained referees are required to pass qualifying examination. Qualified referees can work at district, state, national and international levels. There are reserved seats for them in the government and private establishment. Children, do you know Bal J. Pandit? Bal J. Pandit was the first Indian cricketer commentator. He was the first Indian cricket commentator in the field of cricket. His well-studied commentaries were full of information about the history of the playground, career history of the players, anecdotes about the games, and established record of the games. People used to listen very eagerly to his broadcast from Akashvani. His commentaries used to be entertaining because of these historical details. Children, let us recap that what we had in the module 2. So in the module 2, we all have studied about the sports competition, that how the competition take place at the different level, globalization of sports, that how the sports are worldwide, sports material and toys, toy and history, sports, literature and movies, and the last one, sports and the professional opportunities. Children, let us come to the evaluation segment of the given module. So the question number 1, fill in the blank. The birth date of Dash is celebrated as National Sports Day in India. So children, the answer for the question is Major Dhyan Chand. Question number 2, Bal J. Pandit broadcasted his dash from Akashvani. So the answer for the question is cricket commentator. Next one, an ivory doll made by Indian craftsmen was found in excavation of dash. So the answer is Pompeii. Let us move to the next question. Write short note of. The first one, toys and festivals. So the answer is Toy can throw light on history and technological development. We get glimpses of religious and cultural traditions. As a part of traditional Diwali celebration in Maharashtra, models fort are made. Clay images of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and his soldiers were placed on these model forts. This tradition keeps the memory alive of important role of forts in the history of Maharashtra. Question number 2. Sports and movies. The process of making movie is a deep study of a particular period of movies, story, languages, dressing style, social life, and etc. Recently, some movies on sports and biographies of players has been released in Hindi and English. For instance, the film Mary Kom and Dangal. Mary Kom is the first Indian female boxer to participate in the Olympic and to win a bronze medal. Dangal is based on the life story of Fogart sisters, who were the first Indian female wrestler to win gold medal at various international competitions. Question number 3. Explain the following statement with reason. First one. Currently, the structure of sports economy has been significantly affected. So the answer for the question is the World Cup winning matches played by Indian cricketers was watched by cricket fans all over the world. Sports fans scattered all over the world have significantly affected the entire structure of sports economy. Fans watch the matches for entertainment, industrial and commercial companies look at it as very good opportunity to advertise their wear. Next one, toys can tell us about cultural history. So the answer for the question is toys can throw light on history. We can also get a glimpse of religious and cultural traditions. As a part of traditional Diwali celebration in Maharashtra, model fort are made. Clay images of Chhatrapati Shivaji and his soldiers are made on this model fort. This tradition keeps the memory alive of important role of forts in the history of Maharashtra. Thus, toy found in archaeological excavation can tell us about cultural contact between national nations in ancient times. Question number 4. Answer the following question in 25 to 30 words. How are professional opportunities available in the field of sports? So children, for writing this answer, kindly read the textbook thoroughly and watch the video. We will meet soon in the next video. Thank you dear student for listening me patiently. To understand the lesson better, kindly refer the textbook. We will meet soon in the next video. Till then, enjoy learning.